Yeah, I'm good too. Thank y'all for asking. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I just had my first adult birthday, dog. Yeah, just turned 28. Yeah, that's I ain't gonna cry. This is crazy. I feel like I'm in a theater. This is a real theater, bro. Hold on. Let me. Real performance. Come on, man. They said I couldn't do it. Nah, man. First adult birthday. I say that because I did something that I normally do and I got a different reaction, right? Usually, I feel like everybody else in this room has done this, right? I send a picture of my whole ass to my grandmother. And I got a different reaction this time. She texted me back. She was like, damn, that shit fat. She ain't said that. She already knew that. She was like, bro, like, you were sending me a picture of your ass, like, get some health care, which is kind of sad. Like, I sent a picture of my ass 2 years ago, and she was like, it's just a pimple. You need to exfoliate it. Like, that's it. And yeah, I feel like I've lost support, man. I'm becoming an adult. Doing real adult stuff. I have a girlfriend that I love. That's crazy. Not crazy, but it's real adults. You don't have to cheer. I promise. I've had other girlfriends. I was not loving them. That's it. I introduced my girl to my family, and I gotta stop doing that. Yeah, gotta stop, man. I have a really big family, and I grew up with mostly women. And anytime I introduce a girl to my cousins, they say weird shit to kind of test the girl out, right? Like, all right, I introduced my girl, and my fourth cousin is like, hey, me and him are just fourth cousins, so it wouldn't be weird if I dated him too. And just to see what she would say, and my girl didn't like that shit. She didn't like it. She held it in until we're on the ride home. She was like, you know you gotta stop talking to your cousin, right? Like, she was flirting with you in my face. And not a lot of people have had to deal with that type of situation. You know what I mean? Like having to choose between the love of your life and your girlfriend. But that's different, man. It's legal. Don't look at me weird. I don't know, man. I'm in a good relationship right now. It's going well, but I haven't always been good at relationships. Like other guys, I kind of give the wrong reaction when lingerie comes out. Usually guys don't give enough reaction, right? Maybe because they don't know what goes into the process of picking it out. Or like, you know, it's just a mental thing. Me, I know too much. I'm a lingerie connoisseur. Right? It's bad. I can tell you why. My first babysitter, hey, stop that. It's not that kind of story. Not that kind of story. She was an exotic dancer at this place called Magic City, right? And sometimes she had to go to work to pick up some stuff, and she would bring me because she wasn't a bad babysitter, right? And hear me out. The ladies were never naked in front of me. They were never in lingerie in front of me, okay? But they did talk about the type of lingerie that they would get, and they would like kind of have it laid out on the table. So by the time I was adult, I knew like certain materials by sight, you know? Like I know what they look like. And my first girlfriend, she was like, Trey, I got something sexy and silk for you. You want to see it? I was like, of course. You know, of course I want to see that. And she comes out in the outfit, and I was like, wow, first of all, you look amazing, right? You look sexy. Second of all, that's not silk. That's nylon. You can tell because it's too shiny. It's trying to convince itself that it's silk, right? Yeah. She didn't like that. I didn't. Yeah. I was just letting her know. She was like, I'm trying to convince myself that you're my man right now. Like, she broke up with me in lingerie. That was hard time, literally, man. It was the hardest time in my life. I thought I'd fix it, man. The second girl that ever like wanted to get any lingerie around me, she was like, Trey, I'm going to get something sexy. And I got out ahead of it. I was like, the first time I messed up, it's because I didn't get to pick it, right? So I was like, wow. That's what I thought. I was like, hey, if you're going out, get Chantilly lace. That's my favorite. And she was like, what the fuck do you know about Chantilly lace? What kind of, she thought I was cross-dressing, dude. She left me and took my bras and heels with her. I miss being a kid, dude. I feel like you didn't have pressure of like relationships in the world. And when you had a dream and you told people your dream, people believed it. Like really, when you were a kid, right? Like when I was a kid, or when I was 8 years old, I saw Spider-Man with my dad. And after the movie, I told my dad I want to be Spider-Man. And I have a great father, you know. He was like, "Don't worry, son, I got you. You know, I'll make sure you become Spider-Man." And he shot my uncle. Great guy. Great guy. He did the hard part for me, man. That's only for certain people. That's all good, man. I told my uncle I wanted to be Batman, so I'm glad he got to him first. It's cool. I don't know, man. Segregation's back. Who's excited about that? Hey! And then we come to the back. No, that's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm being silly. I'm off a glass of red wine. I get drunk like a soccer mom. I don't know. I don't know. I grew up from the deep south. Anybody from the south in here? Deep south?
South Carolina.
South Carolina, okay. Deep south. And you? Tennessee. What part? Nashville. That don't count. That's too happy of a city. Everybody's singing. Everybody got cowboy hats on. Yeah, no, it's crazy, man. No, I'm from the deep south too. I'm from Argentina. The real A, you know. Hold on. I'm joking, man. I'm from Atlanta. I grew up in East Atlanta. And I feel like growing up, all I wanted was something called a hood name. I don't know if y'all know what a hood name is. It's just a nickname you get in your neighborhood. You have to be something, look like something, or do something to get a hood name, right? Anybody got a hood name in here? Oh, hold on. What's your hood name?
No, back in the day.
No, you have to tell me.
I'm the OG.
Okay. That's what it is.
And I used to have red hair.
Okay.
So, big red.
Big Red. Hey, there's a big black man somewhere that do not play about her. All right? Y'all better watch out for Big Red, man. Red hair. Come on, man. Okay. That's nice. So, okay, that's good, man. I don't know. I wanted, sorry, that's wrong. I wanted a hood name, man. I remember the temple, like when I was in the 4th grade, I was 10 years old. That was like, I was really focused on getting one. Because I noticed my older cousin had one, and he was like the coolest guy I knew. His nickname was Chili Bowl, right? He had a chili bowl for 13 years straight. That was it. He would put a bowl on his head, cut it around, and, you know, for real. People be like, Chili Bowl, what's up? He'd be like, Chili Bowl doing Chili Bowl things. That's the coolest guy I know, bro. I don't know. I was jealous of my best friend in the 4th grade because he got one before me, right? They called him H-Back. That was his name. That's real. His nickname was H-Back. And you would think because he'd be airing shit out or something like that. Nah, that's not it. He was the first person in the neighborhood diagnosed with bipolar disorder. And they were like, sometimes he be hot, sometimes he be cold. We won't call him H-Back, you know? Insane, man. I remember when I got mine, though. I got mine soon after him. I remember we was wearing tall white tees at the time, so I had a double XL, 4th grade, bro. I'm 4'3". Double XL t-shirt, man. And I had some white shorts and some white shoes kind of like these, man. And my mom had just got me this silky white do-rag. And I was like, I'm about to go outside, they're going to call me Jesus. They're going to call me the hood god or something like that. I walk outside. They're like, bro, you look like a big-ass sperm cell. Big sperm, what's up, baby? And I feel like H-Back and Chili Bowl, that sounds scary. You could be like, I'm going to get H-Back on you. And if you don't know anything, you're like, oh, let me go home. He might air some shit out. But no, you can't be like, I'm going to get Big Sperm on you. They're like, they're scared for a different reason. They're like, oh God, what's he gonna do? And some people are excited. You know, it's Atlanta. Can I know one more joke?
Go for it.
I don't think it's gonna work. I do have a lot of Mexican friends, like actually from Mexico. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, all Latino people are Mexican. I have a lot of Mexican friends that are dealing with like the deportation stuff. And it's messed up because I feel like anybody that wants to deport Hispanic people didn't really grow up with them because you learn a lot from them, right? Like, and they give a lot. We got Taco Tuesday and margaritas from them. Come on, man. Like, if you don't like anything, you like that. That's true. They taught me hard work, man. They would work long hours and jobs that people didn't really want. That's real. And they taught me love and passion, man. Making out in those middle school hallways, man. Really putting that Aeropostale through the works, man.